So the Millit Overland here is in fact hollow ground. And the way that I can sort of see hollow grounds, obviously I can feel it. When I'm looking at hollow grounds, what I'm looking for, especially when there's a sort of stonewash or a bead blast on the blade like this kind of a working finish, is I'm looking for that edge there. You see, you can kind of see that cusp. And it's hard for me to describe, but you can sort of see the curve going in the way that the blade goes away from that edge. And then if you look at the plunge here, you can see the way that plunge curves down. It's not this curve across here, but the way that it gets bigger, you can sort of see the hollow grind there, that it's not flat in the way it gets bigger. Now, I will tell you, this is not the deepest hollow grind I've ever handled. And as I mentioned in my full review, it's not like this thing gets super sharp behind the edge. They had, decent stock here, but not too thick stock. And if they wanted this to get super, super thin, they could have set it up to get super thin. They wanted this to be more of a general purpose kind of working knife. And so they kept the edge with a little bit of beef behind it. That does mean that it's not going to be the sliciest knife, but this is indeed a hollow grind. You can feel it. You can see it if you look really closely. It's just sometimes hollow grinds are a little bit harder to see when you've got this kind of working finish on the blade. As I said in my review, very good knife overall. A lot to like about this knife. Maybe not necessarily a lot to love about this knife, but if you like the look, you're getting a lot of sort of fit and finish quality from a small batch American manufacturer, so it is just kind of cool. Another place you can kind of see the hollow is there. Sometimes you can see it there, where you see that it curves in rather than just being straight, flat ground. And the other thing just about this hollow here, these guys are friends with Chris Reeve, and this feels a little bit shallower but similar to kind of a Chris Reeve hollow grind, where it's sort of more scoopy at the top and then flattens out toward the bottom. Good grind overall. I would prefer a little bit thinner, but that's not what this is meant for. This is meant to be kind of like a little 4x4, a sort of tough do-it-all kind of knife. Thanks for your question.